Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do a new kind of a cutting video today while I'm trying to find a new saw. I've got some older saws I'm going to use in the meantime. I just don't want to do a lot of cuts on them. So I've got a handful of Botswana agates I'm going to cut over the next few days. We're going to do one at a time. So we'll take a whole nodule, no windows. Gonna take it out, cut it in half, bring it back. We'll see what's on the inside, and if it's any good, I'll take it back and we'll get it polished up, and I'll bring it back and show the results. So let's start with cutting this one and see what's on the inside. Question is how to cut it. Originally I was thinking I'd cut it long ways, but I think I see a fracture in it. Could be healed, could be nothing, but it appears to me to go all the way around the stone. I don't know if you can see that line that I'm referring to. So I might cut it this way, parallel to that fracture. Try to keep the fracture out of the cut. I don't know, we'll see when I get out to the shop, and if I can still see that fracture line. Maybe it's just showing up because it's under the shop lights. Then if I can't see it, then I'll just cut it long ways. If it is a fracture, obviously it'll be in the cut. If I do that. But if we're just going to polish out of the specimen, it probably doesn't hurt too much. Although I'd like to keep the fracture out of it. So for now, I'm going to go with parallel to that cut, or that fracture, or possible fracture. Hopefully we'll never find out. All right, let me go get this thing cut. I'll be right back. All right, back from the saw. So I used the shop lights to inspect the stone a little further. And what I found was this section in the middle, the biggest part of it, was extremely translucent, which typically means quartz. But the ends are both dark, and as you can tell, you can see a little bit of a dark skin on the ends and then a lighter skin in the middle. And that was amplified by the light in the shop. So I wanted to make sure I got through the two dark spots because they look like they had the most promise for banded agate. Let's see how we did. All right, that's exactly what I was seeing with the shop lights. I don't see a fracture in it. So that line was just in the husk. Let's get this wet real quick. All right, let's see what it looks like wet. All right, well, it's a lot nicer looking. It is a nice looking agate with a nice quartz center, but that is a fairly long stone. It's going to be hard on the ends and soft in the middle. My polishing wheels are fairly broke in. I don't think this would be an easy polish. It's a pretty big stone. Because of the quartz, I'm going to skip polishing this one. We're just going to do the cut and inspect it. if anybody is interested in this pair, polished, I would be more than happy to do so. It is a pretty stone. It's got really nice banding all the way around the quartz. Very thin on the top and bottom, but the ends are really nice. So I think I chose the proper cut placement. Otherwise, I think it would have been just a solid quartz with a little bit of banding on the top and bottom. So I think I did good. Again, if anybody's interested, drop me a comment. I'd be happy to polish it for you if you're wanting to buy it. And we'll work out a deal on Etsy for you. So let me know what you think about this new format where I just pick a stone and we kind of walk through what we're going to do with it, cut it, and if it's any good, we polish it. Again, this one's definitely good enough to polish. I'm not a big fan of the quartz. But again, if anybody really likes this stone and you want me to polish it, drop me a comment, we'll work something out. All right, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoy this content and you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Yeah, all right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.